welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to naturally curl your hair, which is actually something quite fun that I have been having so much fun doing the past couple nights. So yeah, so let's get started. So first thing you want to do is just brush out your hair, make sure there are no knots in it or anything like that. And then what you want to do is just part it down the middle or where you typically wouldn't part it. So if you typically part your hair in the middle, part it to the side so you can add a little bit of extra volume. But what I'm doing is just parting my hair in the middle because I typically part it off to the left. So that was tricky. So then what you want to do is just continue that all the way down so that you have even amount of hair on each shoulder. And then what you want to do is just part your hair right down the middle. I'm gonna have mine go a little bit further back so I have more volume up front and a bigger section so that the sections are even. And then what you want to do is just make sure, see, I have these sparklies in your hair and you can pull out like sections of your hair. Okay, well anyway, then what you want to do is just comb through your hair, make sure that there are no large knots. And then just take some water or hair product, or watery hair product pretty much, and just dampen your hair. You don't want it to be soaked, but you want it to be pretty wet. And then I'm just gonna kind of finger this in, kind of curl around my hair, and just do it a couple more times just to make sure my hair is nice and wet. And you can do this out of a shower, but just make sure your hair is only damp. You don't want it to be soaking wet. It'll take way longer to dry because these cocoon curls are curling around it and inhaled hairspray. And so you don't want any of that. And so then what you want to do is just take your hair and twist it like so. So we're just twisting it. And then what you want to do is just take 2 fingers about 3 inches down from where it started twisting. Oh, I'm going to go 2. And then you just want to twist your hair around it and bring it down with about 3 or 4 inches left and just pinch it through, leaving a tail, and then slide down. So you have something that looks kind of like this. And then what you want to do is just spray it a couple times so that it's nice and wet. And then I just like to squeeze it so that the beads of water stay in. And then do the same thing to this back section and the same thing on this side. So I'm going to show you one more time. So what you want to do is get your hair wet and comb through it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get my hair nice and wet. Okay. Then I'm just going to make sure the water is nice and in there. And then what I'm going to do is twist it. So twist it back so that it is away from your face. And then create a loop by using 2 of your fingers and bringing the hair up. And then you're just going to twist the rest of the hair around it until you have about 3 inches left. And then bring the extra hair to your fingers like so and pull it through like that. Then what you want to do is just slide down what you've twisted around it, and that creates a knot. You don't want to pull through all of your ends so you have a little bubble, because otherwise your hair is going to just create a knot. So just be really careful about that. And then lastly, what I'm going to do is just kind of spray my hair a little, make sure it's nice and wet. Now if you want looser curls, you don't have to split your hair in half and just do it all in one big knot, but do each side in one big knot, but I want my hair to be a little bit tighter curls. So what I'm going to do is split it into 2 sections. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this side and blow dry it. You can sleep overnight in it, but since I'm trying to make this all at once, I'm just going to blow dry it. Not to mention, if you have like little side bangs like I do, what you can do is just spray them so they're wet. And then just twist them away from your face. So twist them backwards. So back behind you. And just twist them back and pin them with a clip or bobby pins. Just pin them back so that they're not like the only thing that's perfectly straight.